Hello and welcome to Life in Pick Row, and it's Andrew here, and today we're going to talk about several ways in which you can keep damp at bay over winter. Now, this is following on from our 5 tips in what to keep warm during winter. Now, a common problem during any cold winter is damp, and when rooms get down to 10 degrees, that means we're going to end up with respiratory diseases, and damp makes that worse. So we're going to start with some really simple tips of how to keep damp at bay in your bedrooms and your rooms that you're not using. I'm going to start with vinegar. So I don't know if you can see the windows here. Let's see. Here we go, bring it in closer. There we go. Drip, 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 drip. And common problem is people leave them. They never wipe them down. They think double glazing doesn't mean condensation. Well, you're in the house, you're breathing, this is the problem. You need to get one of these, fill it with water, put some vinegar in. The great thing about this is that this will clean your window at the same time, but kill anything as well. So all those fungal spores. And then with a cloth, wipe them down, and make sure you do this every day. And I know it's a pain to do it every day, but it's better than becoming ill. And also, it takes out condensation. There you are, 5 seconds, good as new, and it's gone. But the great thing is, what you can do now, and what you should do when you're not in a room, is just open the window a crack, leave it like that. Leave it like that for a couple of hours. Yes, the room will get cold, but then close the window, and all that excess damp and condensation will have left the room, but more importantly, all the spores that may be in the air will go out through the window. Now, it doesn't stop there with sprays. There's a good chance, and it's a great chance, in fact, to keep on top of your bedding. Now, you should wash your bedding anything between 2 to 3 weeks. Some people wash them weekly, some people wash them every 6 months. But there's a way to keep your bedding fresh as well and free of spores. And that's if you put a bit of a lavender oil in another one of these, and you just spray your bed. And you leave your bed uncovered. You flip all the sheets back over the edge of this, and you just leave it for the day with the window open and let the air do its thing, and your bed will smell lovely and nice, but also it won't be damp. And that's a common problem with bedrooms. When you get into beds at night, they feel damp, especially if the temperatures get really low down. So that's another way. Let's talk fungus. You thought you'd never hear that in a film. Now, fungus can collect on external walls, black spores, mould, things that you tend to see in the bathroom, and that means the bathroom isn't aerated enough, so a window needs to be cracked open. There's several ways to deal with this. We can go back to Mr. Vinegar in the water, or we can go out and buy a fungal killer. There's plenty of funds on the shelves that you can look for and try yourself. But the main problem with fungus in the house, why it happens, is there's not enough air moving around. And also sometimes because you have a damp issue, for example, check your gutters, check your pipes, and that means if it's outside and it's dripping onto your brickwork or stonework, it's actually getting into your house and creating fungal problems. Same with any kind of loose tiles on your roof. Again, it could be coming through the ceiling. But 9 times out of 10, the black fungus, or even the white fungus that you see on walls, tends to be because of human beings. We breathe in, we breathe out, and when we breathe out water. And that goes out into the atmosphere, gathers in areas around the room, and you end up with fungus. And all you need to do is please wipe it away. A bit of vinegar on a cloth from this, and it's gone. You just need to keep on top of it. Same with any kind of furniture that you find it on, any kind of books, so forth and so on. Just wipe it off. And finally we come to the biggest problem in anybody's house, and that's the bathroom. This is our bathroom. You know, baths, showers, all those kind of things cost loads of steam, and we need to do something about it. So we need to go a bit turbocharged. There's easy ways to do it. We open a window. The problem is then we don't want to be in a bathroom that's cold, in a bath or in a shower, and we have to step out into it and we kind of go, then please, as soon as you're finished, open as many windows as possible, get it all out. Or we have to go for another step. That's either you have an extractor fan in your bathroom that pulls out the moisture, or you go for this second choice. This is an investment. We bought this quite a few years ago when we first moved into the house, and the house was incredibly damp and we were trying to dry it out. And this, folks, is a dehumidifier, and it does this. It sucks the moisture out of the air. At the moment, it's telling me how much moisture is in the air, and it's quite high because it will be, because it's the bathroom, so it's up at 84. That needs to be around 60, and that will do that in about an hour. So it will suck out the moisture in the air. All I will say is, remember to put your toilet seat down, because all it will do is suck the water out of the toilets, which we discovered in the past. So you need to have that on running, but it does cost money. But is there a cheaper alternative? Well, the answer to that is yes, there is. See, just finished. The answer to that is yes. You can use salt. Yes, good old table salt in cups. And if you put them on windowsills around the room, that too sucks in water. It's cheaper than getting those kits that say they're dehumidifiers. You know, the ones that you buy from the pound shop and you think it's really wonderful and doesn't really do anything. Salt in a cup does. We've used that in the past. And you put it on every second windowsill. So in a bathroom like this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. So we put 3 cups of salt in here. And what would happen then is the moisture would go into the salt, and the salt becomes hard after a few weeks, and you scrape it out and you start again. And it does work. Not 100% in my books. Not as good as the dehumidifier, not as good as open your windows. But it does work, and it does take some of the damp out of the air. And that's what we're after here, getting the damp out. So I hope this film helps. It's just a few tips that we've used over the years. Not meant to condescend or patronise, we're just here to help. It's going to be a difficult winter for many people. And it's not going to be just about the cold, it's going to be about the damp. It's the damp that's going to get a lot of us. And I know that because I've just had a respiratory problem and I've been coughing for 3 weeks. And that's been down to the amount of rain and damp that's been in the air. So until next time, it's goodbye from me, Andrew at Life in Pigrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.